Welcome to Islamic Finance Talk. In this talk, I'm going to discuss with you regarding the Sharia Supervisory Board. In fact, the Sharia Supervisory Board is a department is only differentiating an Islamic bank and also a conventional bank. In order to call an Islamic bank as an Islamic bank, we must have Sharia Supervisory Board. According to the standards, minimum of 3 to 5 Sharia scholars should be in a financial institution to form a Sharia Supervisory Board. And Sharia Supervisory Board membership criteria, qualifications will vary according to the region to region or the country to country, and according to their own preferences. In certain countries, they select their Sharia Supervisory Board. There are 3 models what we practice to have the Sharia Supervisory Board. Number 1 is centralized model. When I say centralized model, at the regulator level, we will be having a Sharia Supervisory Board to look after all the other Islamic financial institutions. For example, Malaysia. Malaysia Bank Negara is having the Sharia Supervisory Board to look after all the other Islamic financial institutions in the country. Number 2 is decentralized model. When I say decentralized model, that is every Islamic financial institutions will have their own Sharia Supervisory Board to look after their Sharia compliance activities. This model is widely practiced in the Asian and also Middle East Islamic banks. The third important model what we have is the outsourced model. The European Islamic banks are following this model, that is to outsource their Sharia compliance audit for the Sharia management or consultancy firms to undertake the audit of Sharia compliance. Looking forward for another talk.